Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Darling D. It's your favorite girl, Darling D here. Hi guys, if this is your first time coming to my channel, then trust me, you are on the right channel. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Don't also forget to watch this video to the end, please. So guys, on today's video I'll be sharing with you all 5 things I wish I knew earlier in my life. So yeah, as an adult, I think that I just feel I'm not the only one that feels this way. We all at a point in our lives in a way thought, okay, I wish I had known this particular thing earlier. Me in particular, I have a long list of things I wish I knew earlier. So I guess I'm not the only person seated comfortably on this table. So I will need you to just help me comment and tell me 5 things you wish you knew earlier in your life while I share mine. If this is the first time coming to my channel, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. I promise you like it here. And also to my subscribers, my people, I will just need a favor from you. So you just tell me in the comment section 5 things you wish you knew earlier in life while I share mine. Please walk with me. The first on my list here is it's okay to feel jealous. Please, just before you crucify me, as much as it sounds funny or as much as it sounds crazy, jealousy or being jealous, a part of human emotions. It does not necessarily mean that you hate that person or you don't wish that person well, but it's just so normal. There are certain things that have happened to me lately that makes me kind of jealous. I'm not going to lie about that. That makes me jealous, and then I keep questioning myself, I keep asking myself, but realizing that I can put this jealousy into a positive use, that was when I realized and know that okay, it's completely okay to feel jealous. For example, I have friends who are already working class friends, yeah, and then I just feel some type of way. Maybe I just feel sometimes I feel like I'm left behind, or I do not measure up to their standard because they got there before me. But then realizing that we all are working on a different path, and I in particular, I know what I want, and I don't think I'm going to settle for whichever path they chose. I'm seeing it in a different light now by putting more effort in what I love doing. In that way, I'm able to make most of that jealousy in a positive way. I'm not saying that I am not happy for my friends who are currently having it their way or having it just the way they wanted, but it just makes me question myself. I'm like, okay, what am I not doing right? Why can't I get it right and stuff? So ever since I know that okay, it's okay to feel jealous, and then it's once you know how to make use of that jealousy by putting it in a positive way, then it is completely okay. But yet in all of these things, I do not wish them bad, neither do I wish that things will not go well for them, but rather I try to make the best out of what I want and what I want to do. So what I do is okay, I just put on so much effort. I mean, if this person can get to this point in their lives, so why can't I? So that is just the positive part of being jealous, and it is completely normal. It is a normal human emotions. Each and every one of us have that jealous part in us. It's, to me, I feel it's a call to action. It's a call to put more effort, and at the end of the day, when you discover that okay, I was actually motivated by this thing that happened to this person to put in more effort, then you see you have in a way put your jealousy in a good and a positive way. So that is what I have been doing lately. To me, I don't know about you, but I think that it is okay to feel jealous. Yes, I'm not saying you hate them, I'm not saying you wish them bad, but it's okay to feel jealous. Question yourself and, do the needful. If you feel that, okay, this is where I'm lagging behind, or maybe this is where I'm not doing well enough so as to measure up to this standard. By measuring up to people's standard, maybe your friend's standard or something, I don't mean that you should compete with them. Although there should be competitions, but healthy ones, but definitely not the ones that will lead you to hating them or wishing them bad in life. So I just think that I wish I knew earlier in my life that it is okay to feel jealous, to be jealous. Okay, if I was actually such a jealous person, maybe from my first year in university, I guess I would have graduated with a first class. I think so. Yes, because if I knew earlier in my life that it was okay to feel jealous, and that jealousy was going to motivate me to become a better person, a better version of myself, then I would have tried that a long time ago. So it is completely okay for me. I don't know about you. This is my opinion. That is what I feel. So it's okay not to agree with me, and I'm honestly not forcing it on anybody. I am of the opinion that it is okay to feel jealous, and jealousy in a positive way is one step to motivating you to become a better version of yourself. Second thing I wish I knew earlier in my life is to express my feelings and be vulnerable. Like, I know then, maybe if somebody offends me or you did me wrong, you did something bad that I do not like, I will honestly swallow it. And I felt that people should know that, okay, you've offended me. Why don't you just come and talk to me and talk things out? And you're waiting for me to confront you or tell you about it. But growing up, and at this point in my life, I just realized that a lot of people have issues they are dealing with. So along the line, if they've offended you, or maybe they did something or said something that did not sit right with you, and you were offended by it, but they didn't notice, they just took it as a normal talk, just maybe people having a normal conversation, and then they just said something that you did not like, or something that was demeaning to you. And instead of you to just open up to that person and express yourself, just pretend that everything is okay. You don't expect somebody to know he or she has offended you, unless, of course, it was something that was so obvious and, you get what I'm trying to say. But I think it is right that sometimes you just express yourself. If somebody hurts you, you express yourself and tell them, okay, see what you did to me, I honestly do not like it, just in case of next time. And maybe the person on the other side does not even know that, okay, I did something bad to you. It's as simple as, I'm sorry about that. So the next time that person is dealing with you, he or she knows how to use his words and how to use their actions whenever they are around you. So it is okay, and it is advisable to learn how to express yourself. Left to me, before now, I'll just take a lot of things, and I think that people should reach out to me and apologize to me, but realizing that, okay, a lot of these people do not know that they've offended you. It's just better you just sit them down, talk to them, and tell them about it. Just maybe their attention will be drawn to whatsoever hurt that you have in your mind, thinking that they are aware they offended you. So it is okay to express yourself and be vulnerable in a good way, but when it gets to a point of disrespect, that is where to draw the line, and that is where to stop. Being vulnerable and always expressing yourself, if I had known earlier about that in my life, I guess I would be a better person. I'm not saying I'm not a better person now. I'm better than I was last year and some few months back, but I think if I had known that, okay, it was okay if I express myself and be vulnerable to some parts, to some people, and to some situations, I think I would have been a better version of me. Not everyone has to like you. Number 3, You see, I used to think that I was a likable person and that everybody I know likes me. Ha! I was lying, no. A lot of people do not like you, and it is okay. In fact, you don't have to be a people pleaser just so everybody can like you. So realizing that a lot of people hate the living daylight out of me. I'm not going to use the word hate. Hate is actually a strong word. So I'm going to use the word dislike. A lot of people actually dislike the living daylight out of me. Like they don't have anything at all to like about me, and they have no reason why they don't like me. So it is normal. I remember something when I think 2016, yeah, I was, if you're a Catholic you would know, I was attending catechism class then, and there's this lady in my church. I think I used to know her. This is not somebody I talked to or something. So she was teaching us here then. So I said something. I was talking to the person that sat beside me, my friend. I'm like, I don't like this girl. So she heard. She was not an older lady or something. She was as young as I was, but she might be my senior with just 5 years or so. So I told the lady sitting beside me, I told her that I don't like this girl. And I don't know how she heard. So when she heard, she had to look for somebody to take over the class, and then she called me out. Like, we stood outside. She kept talking to me like I was trying to explain to her that, okay, I didn't mean that I hated you or something. I don't just like you. And she was like, why won't I like her? She was trying to make a big drama and a big deal out of it. I'm like, okay, was this necessary? It is, okay. I was like, okay, is this necessary? And must everybody like you? She kept emphasizing on the fact that I don't like her. And she asked me if I knew her before now. I said, no, I only see you around in church and I don't just like you. Or maybe our spirits don't align. But she kept insisting that I had a reason why I do not like her. So she kept talking. She was preaching to me, telling me, God. At the end of the day, she won me over to herself by just preaching to me. And I didn't have an option. That was how we became friends. I became friends with somebody because I said I don't like her. And then she had a problem with it that I don't like her. So I think that, okay, it is normal. If everybody don't like you, it's normal. Everybody cannot like you. Then if everybody likes you, there's actually a problem. Like me, I know for a fact that a lot of people don't like me, and I am okay with it. So let's just keep that energy. As I don't like a lot of people, so do a lot of people don't like me either. Just giving back we're just returning the same energy. So don't try to fight people, or don't try to question people and ask them, why don't you like me? And that was what I would have done before in my life, but now that I know better, I don't even care if you don't like me. If you don't like me, that one is in your pocket. Because me self, I get some people where we say I don't like, just like that. Not like they offended me or something. I don't just like maybe their person or our spirits do not align. You guys, my lights went off. So the first thing on my list that I wish I knew earlier in life was to invest in myself and invest in good books. If you knew me from way back, from secondary school, primary 5 precisely, you will know that I love reading books. I love reading storybooks, precisely storybooks, novels, short story, anything that has to do with story. I love it so much. So when I got, so that was one of the reasons why I chose to be an art student here. And let me tell you, my dad wanted me to be a nurse, but it's fine. I like what I do. I like the path I chose for myself. Even though I am kind of regretting why I did not study nursing, still it's all good because I like this path that I have chosen for myself. Yeah. So if I did not study mass communication, I would have studied literature in English. So I love reading. stories. I love reading books a lot. So before now, I've read a lot of African literatures. I was never buying those books. Like if I had money, I used to get them, and then I would stop my dad to get for me. This habit of reading died when I got admission into the university. I just all of a sudden stopped reading books. Although in my 100 level, when we had our GST classes, that is the general studies, we had books that we were to read. So I just thought that if I took my 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, and final years seriously by investing in good novels, good African literature, because I am particular about African literature alone. I love reading African stories. So if I was investing my time and my money, because I used to have money when I was in the university, buying books, if I was investing my money buying books, then I think I would have my spoken English and my vocabularies would have improved by now. Although I'm not saying that I'm such a bad English speaker, but at least I have a good command of English, so that is a plus to me. So if I had used those times to invest in good books and all, I would probably have gone far by now. So for somebody who was reading books for just fun and just to pass time, lately I discovered that reading books, watching good movies have in a way helped my spoken English. Like I hear, especially in movies, there are some movies that I've seen, and then it was there I discovered how to pronounce some words that I just say incorrectly when reading a book or going through something. So I just think that investing in good books would have been helpful enough through my life journey, but it's still not late, because lately I have been particular about buying books. I just discovered a new place, a new bookshop here in my city that sells all kinds of African literature. In fact, any book that you want. I've never seen that place before in my life, all my life here in my city. And the funny thing is, that particular place, I knew there was one time I bought a magazine from there, but I didn't think that they had like a book supermarket inside that place. Like it was just like a mini mall, but it was all books and stationaries. So I'm currently working on getting more books. In fact, I have started my journey to getting more physical books, that is hard copies. I no longer want to read books from my phone because it is calm. Yes. And also, I wish I had known that investing in yourself was very important from the start. For me, I always know that I love making videos right from before. I just knew it, that okay, this is what I want to do. But I had a problem. I did not have a good phone. But that was not an excuse, because if I wanted to get a good phone from the very beginning, let's say from 2018, I had a good phone in 2018 until 2019. I remember my phone was stolen back then, so I just got it was a copy that was given to me, so it was not really a good phone, and the camera was really that bad. So that was one of the challenges I had. Or maybe I don't think that it was necessary to invest in getting a phone, like a proper phone, maybe an iPhone 6 then. So, and I knew that if I wanted to, I would have, by just saving little money from my pocket money, and then I'll be able to get this phone. So if I had started investing in what I wanted to do from then, I would have gone far by now. But it is still not late. Recently, I have been so particular about a lot of things in my life. I want to upgrade, I want to be visible, I want to put myself out there. So that is why I'm investing in a lot of things. I have invested in a good life, I invested in a good phone, I'm starting to invest in good equipment, and I know that with time I'm going to own my own shooting space, like a very personal space without noise from outsiders, like a very convenient and a good place. So it is if I had known that, if I started investing in myself from way back, and from from 2018, 2019, I would have been better. The only thing I'm grateful for is that I invested so much in my business here. That is one thing, and that is a good thing for me. I did today. I can beat my chest and say that I have a good community of customers, people that will not even take long to buy from me. So I don't need to convince them or something, because they trust me and they trust my product. So it is important that we all know that we should invest in ourselves, in that that okay, this is the path that you choose, and you think that okay, this is what is going to help me move my dream forward. So, and it is completely okay to start small. You can just start with whatsoever you have, investing in whatsoever path you chose. If you want to be a content creator like me, I'm particular. I know what I want. I'm specific. I want to be, or I am gradually becoming YouTube content creator. This is where I want to build my audience. This is where I want my audience, and this is where I want. So I'm particular about investing in good light, a studio space, a shooting space, and everything that I want to use for shooting my videos or making my videos. And lastly, one of the 5 things I wish I had known earlier in my life was that health is wealth. No matter what you do here, you must always put your health and your life first. I know we are all about making money. We are all about doing a lot of things, but we don't take time to check ourselves, make sure that we are okay, healthy, and that is why it's very common lately. A lot of people just go out, they slum, and that is the end, because they don't check their self, they don't eat healthy, they don't put their health first. They are always about money, and that used to be me, but not anymore, because right now I would rather be at home, take a rest, take a break just for my health's sake, than to go out and put my customers or anybody first. So lately I've been putting myself first. My health and my life is very important. If I am not healthy, everybody will move on. But which is important that I make sure that my life and my health is first. If they can move on without me, then why can't I just do things without them for the meantime? So putting my health first and investing in good supplements for your body, your skin, in fact just for anything that concerns your health is important. So it is advisable that you always make sure that you check your BP and monitor it, so you know that okay, your BP is going up or it's going down. It's very important. Like there's a pharmacy here. The first time I tried to check my BP was from a pharmacist friend. She told me that they had a seminar or something where they talked about the importance of always checking your blood pressure to know how you are feeling or how your system is at the moment. So she advised me to go to any pharmacy nearby, and I did not know it was for free. So the moment I knew that checking your blood pressure was for free, I don't take any chances at all. In fact, at that pharmacy, they know me already. Anytime I come there, they know that okay, this one is here to check her blood pressure. So putting your health first, because health is wealth, and if you are not healthy, you cannot look for money, and if you die, everybody will move on and the money will still be there. So why not invest in your health, stay healthy, eat good food, take good healthy supplements, and just see how everything will turn out for you. Thank you so much for staying with me, and if this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. I know you like it here, and I know you will love it here eventually. So don't forget to click on the subscribe button, don't forget to share with your friends, and don't also forget to share with me 5 things you wish you knew earlier in your life. I will be reading and following. Until next time, bye.